Today in this video, we are going to talk about atmosphere and environment, which is a very important chapter of O-levels chemistry. And under this particular topic, there are two important subtopics, that is global warming and greenhouse effect. Now, there are plenty of past paper questions which are based on these two concepts. So let's talk about the greenhouse effect first. Okay, the greenhouse effect is basically is a process in which the gases which are surrounding the Earth's surface are trapping in the heat energy which is radiated by the sun. So some of the energy they trap and some of the energy is actually reflected back, right? So the heat energy from the sun, it's absorbed by these gases, and some of this is reflected back. Okay, so the gases which absorb or trap energy are known as greenhouse gases. So what we call them, the one which leads to the greenhouse effect are which is trapping in the heat energy are known as greenhouse, they are known as greenhouse gases. And specifically under this category, we have the carbon dioxide, which is a greenhouse gas. We have methane as a greenhouse gas, and we have water vapors, which act as a greenhouse gas. So these are the basic three gases which act as a greenhouse gas, and they help in maintaining the temperature of the Earth's surface. अगर ये gases ना मौजूद होती enveloping the surface of the earth, then earth's surface would have been 40 Celsius. So that means there would have been a permanent ice, or the earth would have been permanently covered with ice. So this is a positive impact which they are producing. These gases have a very positive impact, that what are they doing? They're trapping in heat energy and maintaining a specific temperature of the earth's surface which is needed for the survival, which is needed by the human beings or any other living organism. Now, what is the problem basically? Okay, fine, heat trap हो रही है, earth का surface का temperature maintain हो रहा है, then what is the problem? Now, actually, what is happening? The percentage of these gases, carbon dioxide, methane, water vapors, and all, their percentage is now increasing. Now, why is it increasing? It's increasing because of the certain human activities, right? So because of those human activities, these percentage of these gases is increasing, the global the greenhouse gas is increasing, and that is leading to global warming. Warming. Global warming is basically the excessive heating of the earth's surface, which has a very negative impact on different things, right? So let's talk about what are the human activities which leads to the higher percentage of these greenhouse gases, and what are the impacts of the global warming. Now it's over here on this slide. I'm just reading it out. The global warming, it is the increase in the Earth's average temperature due to the increased buildup of the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. And why the Earth is overheating? Because these are the human activities which are leading to the excessive production of these greenhouse gases. Now, what are our human activities? Are number one, we are burning a lot of fossil fuels. And why we are burning? Because we have plenty of vehicles which are running on the fuel. As the human population is increased, जैसे जैसे ह्यूमन पॉपुलेशन इंक्रीज हो रही है, वैसे वैसे हमारा बर्निंग ऑफ द फ्यूल एक्चुअली इंक्रीज हो रहा है फॉर द डोमेस्टिक यूज, फॉर द इंडस्ट्रियल यूज, and even in the transportation and stuff. And because and there is a large, because again, because of the human population, the large scale cutting of the forest is taking place, because human settlement के लिए lot of land is being needed. Now why? Because यहाँ पर फ्यूल से होता क्या है, फ्यूल जब आप बर्न आउट करते हैं तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड और कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड, these are the basic gases which are liberated. अगर फॉरेस्ट इंटैक्ट होते, अगर फॉरेस्ट होते तो बेसिकली यहाँ पर because of the carbon cycle, these carbon dioxide gases would have been taken up, would have been absorbed by the trees, and during the process of photosynthesis वहाँ पर carbon dioxide की percentage पे check हो सकता था. But because the deforestation is taking place due to for the human settlement itself, so what is happening, there is a imbalance in the carbon cycle, and that is leading to the higher production of that is leading to the higher production of carbon dioxide, which is the main greenhouse gas. And these are the two factors which leads to excessive greenhouse gas, specifically carbon dioxide, right? It means addition of the carbon dioxide is at higher rate than the photosynthesis can remove carbon dioxide, which results in global warming. और ये जो है जितनी ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस की परसेंटेज इंक्रीज होगी, उतना ही एक्सेसिव सनलाइट और सन की रेडिएशन जो होंगी एब्जॉर्ब होंगी, एंड उसका इम्पैक्ट जो आएगा वो आएगा इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ग्लोबल वार्मिंग. सो नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट व्हाट इज ग्लोबल वार्मिंग एंड व्हाट आर द इम्पैक्ट्स ऑफ द ग्लोबल वार्मिंग. In the previous slide, we have studied that the increased percentage of the greenhouse gases is actually overheating the Earth's surface, and that is leading to global warming. Now, there are negative impact of the global warming to certain extent. तो ये percentage जो है effective है क्योंकि ये maintain कर रहा है temperature. लेकिन अब क्योंकि human activities की वजह से ये excessive हो रहा है, तो इसका negative impact आ रहा है. ये overheating कर रहा है, और उस overheating को हम कहते हैं global warming. अब इस overheating के जो negative impacts हैं जो कि question में हमसे पूछे जाते हैं, तो we need to memorize these impact. They give you 1 mark question. Write down the effects of the global warming. So what is happening because of the overheating of the Earth's surface, because of the higher percentage of these liberated gases, carbon dioxide, methane gas, which is because again unburnt hydrocarbons के form में आपके vehicle से liberate out हो रही है, या फिर water vapors. So these are the 5 effects which it leads to. Number 1, it's melting of the polar ice caps. ठीक है, जितनी भी आपके polar ice caps हैं वो because of this excessive temperature which is maintained by the excessive percentage of the greenhouse, they are melting. और जब मेल्ट होंगे आइस पोलर कैप्स, तो इनका इम्पैक्ट क्या होगा, जो आपके दे लीड्स टू द फ्लडिंग ऑफ द लो लाइंग एरियाज, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल नीदरलैंड्स, बांग्लादेश वगैरह, ये जो आपके कोस्टल एरियाज हैं जो कि लो लाइंग एरियाज हैं, उनकी दैट flooding take place. And because of that decrease, the flooding take place, and there is a climatic shift, climatic pattern ka, there is a switch over, right? There are warm spells, there are droughts, floods, tsunamis, and seen in certain part of the world. And because of the shift in the climatic pattern, there is a decrease in the crop yield. And there is a, because there's a global warming taking place, heating of the earth's surface is taking place, so there is a rapid evaporation of seawater. And because of this rapid evaporation of seawater, the carbon dioxide is liberated into the atmosphere. And we know that the water, carbon dioxide is liberated, and water itself, water vapors are, they themselves are liberated, and they both are basically greenhouse gases. So they further add on to the global warming. So these are the negative impact which are due to the greenhouse gas increased percentages, and these are the effects of the global warming. So this is a past paper question which is related to this simple topic. And I'm reading the question. The carbon cycle regulates the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. State 2 processes which releases carbon dioxide. So we know that that can be your respiration, right? That can be your combustion of fuel. That can be your dead decay of the organic matter. That can be your decay of the organic matter. Or it can be decomposition of, thermal decomposition of calcium carbonate. And many more other processes, okay, for combustion or the burning of the fossil fuel, etc. Now, name one process which remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. We know very well that is photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process where the plants, they take in the carbon dioxide in order to prepare their own food, and that actually balances the percentage of carbon in the atmosphere. Now, carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. That's a major greenhouse gas. What is the meaning of the term greenhouse gas? Now, we have already discussed about the greenhouse gases. So what are the greenhouse gases? Greenhouse gases are the gases which traps in the heat energy or the sunlight and help us to maintain the temperature of the Earth's surface. Now, name another greenhouse gas and give a natural source of this gas. So you can write down methane. How do we get the methane? We get it from the from the decay of the organic matter, right? So this is how we will be, this kind of a questions we normally get from this particular topic.